What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Minecraft Tekkit 2. How have you guys been? Last episode, we conquered the Twilight Forest and all its bosses and all of its glory, and we have done some amazing stuff. You might notice just now, everything is basically a hollow shell. Everything's gone. My enchanting table, my alchemy area, even my bed inside this teepee, this tent. Another thing you might notice is the only thing left in here is this chest. I just haven't found a place for that yet. We've up and moved. We've gotten rid of everything. I haven't gotten rid of that. We've gotten rid of everything. We're quitting. We're done. It's over. Finite. But realistically speaking, we have. I think you might be able to tell. We have a giant hole in the ground over here. What is in that hole, you might wonder? Let's go check it out. Ooh, boom. This is... It's not complete yet. This is my underground bunker that I've been building off-screen because I had to do it in small increments and really process how I wanted to have it done, because I wanted a big opening, a giant hole in the ground, so to speak, for this, most importantly, because we're gonna launch rockets out of this hole as well as live down here. Now, the first thing we're gonna stop at is my bedroom. It ain't much, but it's got closets full of armor sets. The first set of diamond armor we made, our first nano armor, a second set of nano armor that's going to be turned into a quantum suit, another dark matter set of armor, and another red matter set of armor, because this one is going to get turned into gem armor eventually. But yeah, this is our bed. Got some gray concrete posts, some black wool panels, some blue carpet, some nice shag carpeting, and we got orange modern beds. You might notice Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod in this. I've added it just for the simple fact these fun doors. They are sliding glass doors, and I love them. They look awesome and rad as hell. You can make some great things with, let's see, at Mr. Crayfish. You can make some fun, awesome things, cool looking kitchens, some nice couch and lounging areas, some curtains, some electric fence, a bathtub. You can make a nice looking bathroom with this stuff. That's why I've added it. And it wouldn't feel right having a nice big pimptastic crib without the mod, at least, because I still have some more to do, because I have this big open space right here that I need to put something in. Next stop on our tour, we have a golden statue of myself, and I'm not that pretentious, but without this lamp here, it would look really, with this lamp not here, it looks really out of place, because whenever I was lighting up this entire area, there's a big red X right here where mobs would spawn. So I thought on my feet, put a white lamp there. I'm like, that looks terrible. And then I made, I think, yeah, this hammer from the statues mod. And you can literally use it to create any statue of any player in the game. Even, like, yeah, I'm stuttering, I can't speak. You can make yourself and others with the statues mod. You can pose them how you want to, but I just opted for, well, me standing straight like a statue, literally like a statue. But yeah, it's solid gold. You can make them using any blocks. Obsidian, to my knowledge, you can make them using literally any blocks, except I haven't tried bedrock mostly because I really haven't thought about it that thoroughly, but you know how it is. Our next stop is our trophy room, and these are all of our trophies from the Twilight Forest. We have a lot of them, and all the armor sets, most of them. All bits of armor we've collected. Everything, even this little butte right here. Look at it. It looks ridiculous, and it looks cool. But yeah, love the doors. And you got this what is it? Arctic clothes? I have a lot of things I could say about this, but honestly, I'm not going to. It's very cool. This fiery looking set of, well, fiery armor. I made this using the fiery blood and the fiery tears from the Ergast and the Naga. Not the Naga, the Hydra, rather. We got our chest and helm from the Phantom bosses that we got. We got Ironwood that we got in random chests, Steel Leaf. This one I have not got yet because, well, farming armor shards is takes a long time. But we got our Lich armor that we killed, like, I don't know, 6 Liches with it, like, throughout the Twilight Forest. We got every piece of gold armor. Got their head, the Naga, chest and the legs, along with the trophy, the Minoshroom, the Hydra trophy, which is pretty cool, if I might say. We got 2 open spots here for features. The Phantom Knight, the Ergast, which looks phenomenal. I mean, look at that. That's terrifying and cool. They even move. It's just rad. The Snow Queen. We got the bow. We got several tools. The glass sword, which I didn't realize. It's got 40 attack damage. It's wild. And this ice bow. I mean, I haven't... Oop, I need to fix that. It's gonna bother me. Got this pickaxe and the sword. Auto smelting. What's this one? Oh, for crying out loud, I keep hitting right click. This one's just got fire aspect. Oh, I did it again. I'm awful. Then we got these two, what are these? The nightly picks we got from the Phantom Knight trophy. The Phantom, I think, is where we got these. Unbreaking, Efficiency 3, and Silk Touch. Put the best ones on the wall. I was going to combine some of these because there's a lot of them, but it takes like 10 levels, and I'm not spending 10 levels right now. And here we got our processing room. We've done our best in our due diligence to sort every bit of metal and gems we could using these pipes. I've set them up. I've gone over this before. You need these item stock keeper chips to send, like, for where stuff goes. It's like a filter. But yeah, we got gold, silver, aluminum, separate chests for all these things because our quarry is still running. Oh, we got some buggy items in there. Every now and then these pipes get a little bit weird. Probably whenever I leave the chunk, so I end up having to break the pipes and then replacing them, and then they work right. They'll just bounce around like lava lamps, to be honest. It's not that bad. But I also made this little crafting island. We got an energy condenser, a project bench, the crafting table 4, the manual rolling machine, and a chest for putting mats in for, you know, occasion. We've also added, well, I'll go back over this in a second. But next thing on our list, I'm getting quite a lot of this weird crystal glass. But next thing on our tour, we have our power generation room with, I think, what is this? 12? 12 of them. Geothermal generators with a big lava tank. We've had to reset that in the nether. We're going to do something about better power in the future. We got 2 MFSUs, full whack, full to the brim. And we got this empty room for buildcraft machines, which that'll come eventually. But we have a full tank of fuel in here, gaseous fuel for our needs. And we got our EMC machine, which is a little bit updated. I added 2 more macerators, made this go a lot quicker, and we got a stack and some change of red matter. It's going quick, pretty good. I have this loaded, so it's always running. And here's a little space that we haven't made yet because I just can't really wrap my head around making a kitchen at the moment. That's why that chest is still up in the old work shed. And here is our new and improved alchemy room. And look at this place. It looks wild. I found this void stone you can make. I think it's called literal void stone. Make it with 3 obsidian and 2 eyes of ender, and it's got an EMC value, so it's really, really rad. And these eyes look terrifying. It's got rune blocks, different runes, so you can really see the potential of alchemy and all of its glory. We also, with our newfound EMC machine, our bigger upgraded EMC machine rather, we built a bigger power flower, and it's, I mean, I just emptied it. There was 17 in there. That was only for a short time. I just put this in here recently. But we got a big Mark III power flower in all of its glory. And we got our brewing stands, our cauldrons. I've noticed whenever I fill these with water up around the alchemy area up there, the water would disappear, probably because it's in a desert. And down here, it doesn't get that hot, so no big deal. We got all of our awesome stuff in here. Pretty cool. Next thing on our tour, we will travel downward. Travel downward. Made a nice this entire place is made out of concrete of different types. Concrete, you literally just make the powder and then drop it in water and then you pick it back up again. It's pretty easy. Every bit of this is made out of concrete and explosion proof. Oh, I say that, but it's not that explosion proof. But here is where tumbleweed. Here is where we are going to launch our rockets whenever we go to the moon. Whenever we finally go to the moon. This platform, it took some time and a lot of time to make it how I envisioned it. That's why I did this off screen, because I just can't do it under pressure. I can't time lapse of it. Well, that, and I can't really make a decent time lapse yet. Not yet, at least. But we got a thing of oil down here that we're going to make into rocket fuel, as much rocket fuel as we'll ever need. So we should be fine. We got these nice little inverted red cage lamps lighting up the place amongst these inverted red lamps. Next stop, we will continue going downward. Down the hall, down the set of stairs, and down here. This, my friends, this is where we're going to house a nuclear reactor at some point. Not right now, or maybe anytime soon. We'll see. It really depends. But yeah, this entire thing is made out of clear and reinforced stone. We got these nice green lamps to make it look radioactive and such. Yeah, this right here is where we are going to house our reactor. I did this. I marked it for future reference because if you press F9 a couple times, this is the chunk. This shows all the chunks around, and this is the center of, well, everything. Whenever I was building this, I ran into a problem because it almost wasn't perfectly symmetrical, and these two blocks were right here. I've had a problem on on servers where, well, I'd set a reactor at the border of a chunk, and, well, all the blocks would be in it except one. One reactor chamber would be in a separate chunk, which it would end up disappearing at some point whenever I left the chunk and it wasn't loaded. So instead of doing that, I don't know if it would have again at all, considering this is a single player world, but just for safety factor, I did this to the best of my abilities and made it how I wanted to without a chamber being in a separate chunk in itself, so the chamber wouldn't disappear. But yeah, this is... sometimes I hear skeletons. Some of these caves around here aren't lit up well. But yeah, this is the new base of operations. It's by no means complete. I have some more rooms in mind for everywhere else, but right now, this is it. This is the whole kit and caboodle. I actually like how I ended up doing this. I made a really big circle, which making circles in Minecraft are extremely difficult sometimes, especially this had to be exactly the same dimensions all the way around to get it right. Otherwise, it wouldn't look good. But anywho, first things first, now that we have done this, also, this is blue concrete, by the way. As I was building this, I'm trying to think of different colors of concrete to go with, and I was thinking, it looked too gray and dark and bland in here, so I made these blue concrete, and then chiseled them, and then put them in each corner. I think it looks good. It flows well with the room and the blue lamps. But yeah, we got these Celtic-looking black concrete blocks. I think whenever I use the chisel, that's what it said, Celtic, on it. And then we got these encased brick concretes. along with these braided wall gray concretes. But now, first things first, we are gonna get started. There's more machines in here since the shed, since the last few episodes. I've upgraded this electrolyzer, by the way. But I have added a compacting recycler and a mass fabricator. And to make a compacting recycler, it's just, well, 7 pistons, an advanced machine block, and a regular recycler, and then that is just glowstone, dirt, and refined iron, and a compressor. And you know how to make a compressor, yada yada yada. But yeah, with all the stuff coming in from the quarry, I need to fix this. With all the stuff coming in from the quarry, stone, dirt, gravel, everything gets dumped into this chest and then gets dumped into the recycler, making scrap, which is nearly full, which is real nearly full, which is what we're gonna do with today. In a mass fabricator, you make out of 2 advanced circuits, 4 glowstone, and a lapotron crystal, and I think I already said this, 2 advanced circuits and 2 advanced machine blocks. Whew. And a lapotron crystal is made with 2 circuits, energy crystal, and 6 lapis, and yeah, energy crystal. And what we are going to do, my friends, are going to hook this bad boy up. Because we are going to need to make this thing called UU matter. There are multiple different uses for UU matter. There are multiple different ways to use, like, there's better ways, there's better ways of making it. You can just use a lot of energy, 7 million EU, to make 1, and then if you add scrap to it, it's 1, well, I don't know. Well, it's an amplifier plus 5,000, so it makes it quite a lot quicker. Same thing with scrap boxes, which are just, well, 9x9 scrap. And then scrap metal, which is 100,000 plus amplifier, which is... We'll get to that eventually, but right now, we're just going to make scrap out of this quarry stuff while our 2 quarries are going. Now, first things first, let's get some pipes. We're going to hook this bad boy up today. Pipes and wires. I think we'll need a couple of these, actually, maybe 3. Some pipe. Oh, sign. What the? And we'll need some chips. Some item broadcaster, and some item stock keeper. What we're gonna do with them, we are gonna have to dig up the floor temporarily. Oh, get back here, you. And how to hook these? Oh, I'm annoyed with myself. Sometimes this morning star bothers me. This is already hooked up. I hooked it up around the back because in order... Oh, Christ. I'm gonna have to reroute this. I need to get some cable. I need to reroute this just prematurely because I need to fit the pipe in. Let's put you there and there. Alright. Swish. Now, first things first, let's add our interface pipe on the bottom of this chest, and then we'll add one on the bottom of our mass fabricator, because that's where the scrap is going to have to go into. And now let's add our, let's see, we'll route it this way, these item transport pipes. There we go, we got the green line, that means it's good. And now let's, oh, for crying out loud, I'm terrible. Let's take our broadcaster chip, and we'll add the extraction, we'll have it extracting from the bottom, that's where we'll want it, and just plonk that in there. And then we will take a little bit of scrap out of here. Actually, we'll just do one. No, not. Well, whatever. We'll take our item stock keeper chip. not that one. And the stock mode, we will have it refill indefinitely, and we'll place our scrap in the filter spot. And then we will place that one in there. And it should, at any moment, it's not doing it. Why aren't you doing it? I'm pretty sure it goes in this spot. Well, let's remove this, and let's try a different spot. I'm positive it goes there. It goes there for any other spot. Let's go there. And the one scrap, let's put it there. See if that does it. Oh, yep, there we go. There we go. It's going right in. These pipes are finicky sometimes because it really should have been in the bottom slot, if I'm being 100% honest. It's very perplexing, to say the least. Yeah, now that we got that, I'm gonna put that down there. That way it looks good. We are gonna start this bad boy. Yeah, you can hear the geothermal generators going, and you can hear this making some noise. Now let's get another interface pipe. I think, as a matter of fact, we can just set them up like that. I hope. Yep, there's a green line. And we'll have the extraction. Oh, for crap. I can't. Not the elytra. Need to extract it coming up. I have to remove some things. I'll get rid of the farm blocks. Let's try it again. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. There we go, extract from the top. And now, put that one there. Once it makes 1 UU matter, it's at 64%. We will pull it out. And then hopefully we can get it to extract it. I say that, hopefully. I'm gonna break this. These pipes bother me to a degree sometimes. Oh, Is it done it? Yep, it's done it. Pink blob. And you can use this to make lots of different stuff. Grass blocks, dirt, sponge, snow, even water and lava source blocks. All different chorus fruit. Make so many different things. What we are gonna do... Where's marine shards? That's weird. Oh hey, that will come in handy because I don't have that yet. But what we are gonna do with it is make iridium ore, which is a necessary step in making a quantum suit. And also, the iridium ore, you can make iridium plates and iridium ingots, which is necessary. God, I can't speak. It's really important for the stuff we're gonna make. Now let's add in a UU matter right here and extract indefinitely. And we'll see if it extracts into this chest right here. These lava lamp pipes are really annoying me. There we go. Let's put you back in there. Almost done it. Almost made a second one. Come on, baby. You can do it. Wonder how our... Wait, I'm gonna wait for this to make one and then see if it'll eject. Because it did have some issues with this. Surely it'll work. Almost done it. Hooray! Let's see if it extracts it. Yep, there we go. Awesome. And now, we have a full working system of making UU matter and scrap, all automated. Huzzah! We have done it. Let's see how our power's going. Not very well, that is for sure. Once we chew through all of this all this scrap we got, we will turn this thing off. That we will do. Alrighty, I think that just about does it for today. I've shown off my nice little underground bunker that isn't done. We need to put a giant lid on it at some point because being open to the environment, getting tumbleweeds down here. I don't really have mobs fall down here, not yet. Well, we don't want that whenever we're getting ready to launch a rocket all the way into the stratosphere. But anywhozer, I have been Mud. If you liked what we did, please leave a like down below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.